there is another video of Gogo Skhotheni speaking about God and the whole nine chess. So one of you guys sent it to me. Thank you very much. Thank you, much appreciated leadership. The ship is still moving. So let us go over and listen to what Gogo Skhotheni was saying. They said she was talking about God. I was like, hey, God, I'm there. It's the reality show with the daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, be sure check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna check you out over there. All right, Astums, Dintang, what's going on? Where? What are going? Which part?
Than you. I know this doesn't make sense because it's being. You understand? So, God created the universe, so He also created your ancestors. So your ancestors are not powerful than you. I know this doesn't make sense because it's being said
Explain
by me.
More. Explain.
Yeah, your ancestors, your ancestors are your bloodline. They are your veins.
They are not powerful than you, she said. Okay.
They're inside you, is who you are, but it's not what made you. Therefore, do not bow down unto your ancestors before you bow down unto the Creator. It is not wrong to believe in your ancestors, but it is wrong to think that they are greater than your Creator.
I think she's trying to mesh things that don't relate. So it's causing a lot of friction. Because, yes, your ancestors, your true ancestors, not these ones who are talking to you, telling you that they've given you a gift. Those ones are dodgy ones. Those ones are dodgy mans. Okay, so your true ancestors are the ones that gave birth to you. Right? Clear there. Okay? That's not what we are dismissing. So when she says you can't bow to their ancestors before you bow to things. So yeah, the point is that you bowed yourself to them, to the ancestors. That's the problem. So she has parts of truth and parts, and so it creates a mishmash. But anyways, let's go back there again.
You mean God?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want you to tell me about the Bible. I don't want you to tell me about apartheid. Don't tell me about that. I'm saying
God.
The person that created everything we have currently now. Wisdom. You don't take wisdom.
So now she never fully establishes an idea. Like when you establish an idea, is that you say something and then you hang on it. It helps define what you're about to say next. So she says something, then she moves, goes to another point. Say something, moves, goes to another point. So what she just said, she says, I don't want you to mention the Bible. So you're about to have a wrong God now. Because the tool that's supposed to be used or useful to defining whom you are talking to or you are talking about is the Bible. No problem. So when she says, I don't want you to tell me about apartheid, that's the whole thing where people like to say, no, the Bible is a manuscript by Europe, which is a false narrative. The Bible is from the Middle East. It's not from the people. But because they want to, strawman argument, they want to attach it. They want to attach the Bible to the people that colonized. It's white people, what. So when she says that, that's what she means. Okay? So first of all, you are about to have a wrong God, the fact that you have removed the Bible. But okay, remember, and also two errors also. 2 errors I'm going to stick on. First, your ancestors are not your bloodline. Okay, we're going to leave that one. Don't bow to your ancestors until you've bowed to God. That's a wrong notion already. First of all, you're not supposed to be bowing to your ancestors. Okay. Then the second one is that don't tell me about the Bible. So 2 issues. Okay, let's go on.
From your ancestors, you don't take power from your ancestors.
Yeah.
Do your ancestors everything we have currently now? Wisdom. You don't take wisdom from your ancestors. You don't take power from your ancestors. Do you understand? Ancestors do not. And
She's catching revelation.
sisters cannot see the future.
Yeah?
Yes, and sisters cannot see the future.
So why?
Mama,
It's foreign spirits. That's okay. I'm interested in hearing what she's gonna say.
and sisters cannot see your future, the future. If they saw the future, then they were gonna see that some of them are gonna die poor. And sisters cannot see the future. You understand? People who are gifted, they can see the problem, but they cannot see the future.
Okay. So she didn't, like I said, she says something, she doesn't establish it. Like if you say something, you establish it. By establish it, you mean you say something, then you tell a truth about it, and then expose or affirm. She doesn't do that. She doesn't, like, if you're having like a full-on, and I get it, it's because these individual things that she says that she doesn't deal with, her ideas don't explore because she doesn't have the Bible. She would have explored all these things. Okay, all these things that she keeps leaving hanging out. She would have explored all these things had she had the Bible, but she's removed the Bible. So now she says the answers don't see the future. Very right. You are very, very, very correct. Now remember, even when you go into heaven, you see a verse that actually speaks about a situation in heaven where there was a book that no one was worthy to open, the scroll, basically. And what is that? Is that there's rite of passage, basically. This idea of rite of passage and all that kind of stuff. Now, people who had died, in the book of Revelation, you see them asking for judgment for the wrong that is being done on the earth. That's a perspective that, yes, you are right. Ancestors don't see the future. You are right. They would have known that the judgment was about to come. They would have known. They don't know. But you see, because she has the wrong ones, she has to go into all kinds of ideas. You're right, they don't know. Why? So the ones who are here telling you things and or supposedly telling you what's going to happen if you do what, those are using familiar spirits. But because she's not going into these ideas, she leaves a lot of things hanging. I hope you can note. I can't talk about everything. You have to really think about them because it's a lot more. Continue.
They cannot see the future. If they were going to, if ancestors can see the future, right, then they were not going to want to relive their life through us currently. They were going to live the life that they see for themselves.
They do that to influence the current generation. Those spirits. You have influence, they will use you. But to show that it's not them, it's familiar spirits.
In time. Why would I see my future currently and not fix it now? If I can see it now. Why would I? Why?
Yeah, man.
Why? Now ancestors are coming to us trying to relive through us, through their mistakes. Why did they even make those mistakes if they can see the future?
Mara, so why batho ba phahla ba kopa ke?
That's why I'm taking you.
Oh, okay.
Ancestors are your guidance.
Okay.
They are not supposed to be your gods.
Okay.
But if they are guiding you, they are removing you from the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is your guide. You're supposed to be listening to one spirit, and that's the Holy Spirit. And so I hope this has given you an idea. So if you want to go watch the video, Silo posted the video. I'll leave the video down in the description below. You can go check out the video. I've only played like 2 minutes of the video. You see, there's ideas that she leaves hanging. And those ideas, if you would explore them using the knowledge of the Bible, it would allow you to know how to navigate through them. It would allow her to navigate through all these ideas. And so I thought that was quite an interesting one, how she, because she's not using the Bible, because she's rejecting the Bible, she's rejecting the idea of the Bible and what it, she's avoiding all of that. She's avoiding the God that's spoken about in the Bible. She's avoiding the things that she's using rightly, but she's incorrectly placing them. The whole aspect of the ancestors, their role, it causes problems into all her teaching. So it's so important to explain all these other ideas. So when you say they don't see because they are. It's not the ancestors you're actually dealing with. You are dealing with foreign spirits that come in to cause you to deviate away from God. And so some pockets of truth does not fully bring out a thing. Okay, and so maybe this is one. But because there's too many unexplored points in a thingy, it continues her in believing that. What it should do is make her realize that you're not talking to the right people. Then you're not talking. You see, the idea that they are not that's your guide. They are not supposed to be your guides. Your guide is the Holy Spirit. But you're taking on that because we don't understand. We're supposed to take on the Holy Spirit. That's the role of the Holy Spirit. We remove the role of the Holy Spirit. You just said we must bow to God first. Yes. Once we bow to God, it would not allow us to bow to anyone. Once we bow to God, He gives us the spirit that we are supposed to listen to. Not foreign spirits, not ancestral spirits, nothing. And so, you can go watch the rest of the video, but then think about all these pockets that she leaves hanging. Those pockets explain why some of these people, they just remain there because they are not exploring the right pockets. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. It's the Rich Reality Show. Thought that video was worth a minute for us to spend it. See you on the next episode.